how you are different from others. Means you are saying you are an alternative of chat gpt, you are a next chat gpt, or you are a, what is the differentiating factor?
Yeah. So we are, you can call us as a multimodal chat GPT, right? Wherein in chat GPT, you don't have a persistence, you don't have a context. Let's say I'm asking some meta questions, you do not have any context.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm claiming it as a multimodal is you can actually talk to a real person as if you're talking to a real person,
Okay.
but it is all a virtual avatar
Okay.
speaking directly from the cloud. I mean, we have integrated our own proprietary engine so that you can see a actual face rather than just a text.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
how we are different from ChatGPT.
Okay. So, sir, a customer who type his query in your next whatever chat GPT is, so he think someone, a real person, is behind this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can give that illusion, but
Yeah.
there are some subtle differences for a human brain because we are trained to look at natural faces. We can understand it is a synthetically created video.
Okay.
Yeah, we are slowly progressing to a world where we cannot differentiate from a digital twin. They call it as a digital twin from a actual user.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So your tech, it is easy to copy or not?
We've been doing it for past 2.5 years, and I would say it was a really tough journey because we wanted to make it as real time as possible, right? Because you're having a real time conversation, and it's gonna be like you need like a sub millisecond latency for the entire processing to be done, the textual understanding, the knowledge base, what are you have to search for,
Yeah.
the scope comes to like conversational AI, right? So LLMs, it's a conversational AI engine. Whatever we have developed at Hertz AI, and our product name is Hevolve. Hevolve is basically a educational product wherein you can talk to these virtual avatars in a conversational style, right?
Okay. So Satish, my next question is to you. Who is your target segment? Means if we're talking about the age group, right? Is a Gen Z or Gen Z and millennials? Who is your target segment?
Okay. Before I answer the target segment part, I would like to clarify how things work in today's education, right? So, because today's education, like you do 12 years of your school and 4 years of college, and then you go to a job. That's how the today's education is. But that is changing in a very fast manner because the world where we've been learning for 12 years and then 4 years, it does not, I mean, by the time you complete your entire the education system, you come out of the education system, the entire world has changed. You the AI, you do not have AI at schools, you do not have AI at college, but you need a AI skill when it comes to employment, right? And this is exponentially increasing the pace at which the education and the skill gap, it is increasing in an exponential rate because the teachers cannot be taught to cope up with the pace the world is moving because there are multiple research happening in multiple domains, and a single teacher understanding the entire context and the entire realm of research is impossible, right? And you'll have to move in a more personalized education way. You'll have to give a virtual teacher who you can interact with, and you
Okay.
can get bite-sized information from them from the everyday research. So we are targeting research audience mainly for, let's say you are into AI and you want to learn what is the state of the art today. You can ask what is the state of the art on, let's say, a large language model, or what has been introduced by Microsoft like 2 days back, and you can even upload a technical paper and you can ask what is novel about it. That's the level of education that we are having as a vision, right? And we are already close to it. I wouldn't say we are there, but we are very much close to it than any other out there in the space.
So really great answer. And it's a B2B business or B2C business, because I think it is for you targeting schools or you targeting from students? Because I think students who want to learn something, yeah, learners. So who is your actual customer, means how you make money, right? It's a from B to B or B to C.
So yeah, B2B, B2C, we when we developed the product, we looked at it both ways.
Okay.
We wanted to be B2B friendly as well and B2C friendly as well. And if you look at the OpenAI revenue, right, they have a majority of the revenue from the B2B segment. And we want to be competing in that space, right? Because B2B is like you get one customer and you can convert the entire audience who's using that their service to use your service. That's how it works, B2B. And it's a very large market. We have like education in itself is like a $25 billion business, and we are in a very nice, we are really nicely positioned to differentiate ourselves from the rest of the universities, or even give our solution technical uh, as a technical product for the university to use for their everyday research for their students, right? They can impart bite-sized knowledge from the cutting-edge research. They can impart even books. You can upload your curriculum, let's say for schools, NCRT. We have already uploaded those books for on behalf of those schools. And also let's say the curriculum changes, the books can be uploaded by the institution themselves.
Yeah,
Or
so
if you have a custom board that gets introduced
yeah,
tomorrow,
absolutely, and we have a latest updates
yeah,
because
it
we
gets
have a thing.
updated
Yeah,
like every year. And the teacher training, it's a very costly affair, and
absolutely.
we do not know whether the teacher actually understood the yeah. It's no uh, I don't want to offend the teachers, but it's like the technology is evolving in a very fast manner. How a single human can understand everything out of it and give a real-time example of that. Let's say langchain, for example, right? Langchain is a new framework that gets introduced, or prompt engineering um, for yeah, chat gpt or other llms is a kind of new skill, people said. But
Yeah,
it's just a 2 hours job, as long as you are able to understand and you are able to successfully create a conversation in english. It's as simple as that. But people are selling that as a big value add, as a course. That's It's like you can have conversation with Hevolve, and you can understand how the prompts are engineered in a very
very okay.
active, engaging manner using Hevolve.
Okay. So my next question is AI, AI, AI. AI is everywhere. So what is the scope of AI? And AI is really replace the job or not? Because you make this tech product. So I want to answer from you because you know very well, is AI replaceable or not?
Is AI replacing humans and their job? Yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
it's
It,
true.
it is true.
Yeah.
It is. See, people are comparing. When we look at historically, when cars were introduced, those who were riding carts, those who are manufacturing carts, they will be replaced. And those who were, I can give you a lot of analogies where people felt we are being
Yeah.
replaced because there is a new tech, and you find new opportunities as well equally, right? And if you look at the current landscape, the revolution, the AI revolution, industry 4.0, everything, right? We are moving into a world where you need not remember everything. Our traditional education has been based out of remembering facts. That is no more true, because you can get that knowledge directly asking a question to an LLM. What do I make of like remembering things, right? But the reason why people remembered was to correlate and understand, right? So that with the help of Hevol, we can do it in a more human friendly way. And yeah, so now coming
Okay.
back to the topic where you said
Yeah.
we are
So
replacing uh,
the answer was maybe is like
no, no.
correct or not. I think the
It's
job
a
of prompt engineer.
So the skill set is gonna change, and that is the very reason we are introducing Hevolve. You
Yeah.
get it right. The skill set today, what are your skill set? Let's say you are a good Java developer back then in the like triple W world, right? So if you are a good Java developer, you know J2 doubly enterprise version of Java stack, right? You are,
I'm a data marketer. I
yeah.
don't know this
I'm
one, but
just
it is
saying,
good
yeah,
for
I'm just giving an
viewers.
example of how the skill set has evolved over time, right? In 2000, 2009 and all, we don't have AI as of the way we have it today. At that time, Java was a hot language, and it's based on OOPS. So everyone was rushing towards that computer science and Java world. And then the tech stack entirely changed with the introduction of AI, and AI using Python as a primary language. It's a functional language, so it has been used for that purpose for researchers to easily create code from the research paper. That's the reason why it became as the first. It is not efficient at all to program in Python. If you ask me, I would program it in C++ because that's efficient. But the way it has evolved is Python became a language of choice for researchers to write program. So later it became like there will be a C++ engine under the hood, and people write Python abstraction. Like you can call your model in Python, you can write your model and all the layers definition in Python. So yeah, skill is something that evolves, and that's the reason we are introducing Evolve.
Yeah, that's really great. And again, it's very deep.